Your sex appeal is the base for attraction, right? It's the very base of it. And of course, other things come into play. But when we're talking about attraction in the most natural sense, like in the sense that this woman is looking at you and the first thing that comes to her mind before any other factor is, damn, like, I would I would definitely get with this guy. I would definitely want to get down with him. And fellas, if you think that females don't think like that, you haven't uh, you know, I guess you don't have much experience, which is fine. I'm not sitting here acting like I'm just a Don Juan Casanova here, because there's guys that have way more experience than me, right? If you think you're a badass, someone out there is more badass than you. Okay, so but anyway, with that being said, a lot of men misconstrue it and think that women are thinking about money first, which in some cases is true. Okay, which in some cases is true, especially when we're talking about women that are quote unquote gold diggers, right? Your generic run of the mill gold digger that generally is looking for a guy that does have finances. But the thing about her is even she will look at some men on only a sexual basis, right? Because, you know, these women that are gold diggers, they tend to have a guy that's supporting them financially, right? The trick, aka the trick. But they're also going to have the guy that they're actually sexually attracted to. And they want to use him for gratification purposes. Let's put it like that. So even with them, you know, they are going to have a guy for each. Now, do finances come in at a certain point? Now, there's different schools of thought on this. Some of the content creators say no, right? Like finances never come into play. Like it's just completely 100% sexual attraction. And there's some that say it's 100%. And there's people like me, okay? This is just me. This is just Lil old Tarik's opinion that says it is a balance of both, because finances are going to come into play if you're in a long-term relationship, right? Yes, that pure sexual desire, of course, reigns supreme, even still in long-term relationships. Now, like I said, there's other schools of thought, and that's perfectly fine. But whether you're trying to build a family, build a legacy, build a home, anything of that nature, the base of it is sexual attraction. Because look, if you are with a chick and she doesn't find you sexually attractive, guess what? You are her friend. Okay, you're her homeboy. You're her platonic friend, right? There's just no there's no base to the relationship. Okay. So with that being said, your sex appeal is the base of how she's gonna find you attractive. Now, we have other schools of thought, right, that are on the extreme side of it's just looks. It's looks. And I'm gonna say this. Are looks important? Yes. Yes. I'll be the first to admit that looks are important. Now, this is subjective. Every single woman that I've dealt with that has been highly sexually attracted to me has always said something about my looks. Okay. They found me sexy. Okay. They I was their physical type. You know, I hit the gym. I'm 5'11". I'm not exactly 6 foot, but you know, let's we're cutting corners here with this shit, right? But 5'11", so that's pretty damn tall. That's almost 6 foot, but I'm not even 6 foot. But anyway, the way I dress, you feel me? I have a certain type of style. It's that's sexy to women, right? Style, a man's style is sexy to women. You know, I tend, now this is me personally. This is me personally. Everyone has their own style. I tend to wear clean tennis shoes. I love me a pair of Nike Air Maxes or some Forces. Now, when I dress up, I got my boots with the, I'm trying to think of, not Chelsea boots. I do have Chelsea boots, and those are winners as well. Not the ones with the very thin toe cap, the ones that look like damn near stilettos. I got ones with like a broader toe cap and a thicker sole, so they look more masculine, right? But the ones with the two straps, I'm trying to think of the name of it. They're loafers, but they have two straps on the side. Cannot think of the name for the fucking life of me. But anyway, in either case, it's a certain style that I have. Okay. It's, a lot of men lack that, first of all, physicality. They lack that, they have no physique, right? They're extremely out of shape. Okay. They have no kind of haircut. Me, I like to keep a beard. Women love beards. My beard is somewhat trimmed. And yes, I am in a relationship. But shit, that's how I got in a relationship. Honestly, she was extremely attracted to me, right? My old lady, extremely attracted to me. And, the clothes that I wear, clean, up to date, right? Clean. There's always something that is like, okay, when someone looks at it, like, okay, he's kind of more stylish. He got a little more swag, right? And a lot of guys, their sense of style is quite honestly fucking trash. Physique is not all there either. Okay, so, and the whole face thing, look, there's only so much you could do about that. Most men are average fucking looking, including me. And guess what though? Even if you are average looking, there's gonna be a chick that is going to find you attractive. She's gonna find your average ass face attractive. Just like some of us, we find average looking women attractive, especially if their body is banging. That's like, she went from average to like fine as hell because her body is banging to a certain extent. Okay. So yes, looks do play a part in sex appeal. It is what it is. Now, every single woman has her own criteria. You don't have to be a 6'5" Aryan Chad to be attractive, contrary to popular belief, right? You don't got to be this big ass Tyrone, 6'5", looking like a running back, right? Looking like a wide receiver to pull women. No, you just have to be on your best. So yes, it is a physicality aspect to it, right? Yes, looks do play a part. And some schools of thought, once again, might disagree with me. I'm going to put it like this. By you, I guess, having to make up for your looks in her eyes and being this overly charismatic, overly blah, 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 it's, you're going to have to be doing way too fucking much, right? It's just easier for you to be physically attractive in her eyes. It makes things so much. It's like a cheat code. It's like a cheat code, literally. It makes things so much more fucking easier. She's gonna find your jokes a little more funnier. She's gonna find your style a little more stylish, okay? But with all this being said, your personality still has to come and play. Okay, she sees you. You looking good to her. She has the hairstyle that she likes. You got a hairstyle that she likes, right? Whether it's the you know, crinkly on the top, that broccoli cut, they call it the broccoli, the fade on the side with the high top on the top and it's full on the top. Whether you have a fade, whatever her preference is, right? You have a good physique, all that good shit. Okay, now your personality. See, sex appeal is your personality as well. Having sex appeal with your personality, and I'm gonna make a separate video with this. I'm gonna get more in depth. I'm just gonna touch on it now, but I'm still gonna go fairly in depth, right? But I'm still gonna make a separate video. But your personality, man, the way that it's sexy is that you're free flowing, you're cool. You can have a conversation. You're giving her direct eye contact. You're laid back. You're throwing, little flirty jokes. You're throwing little innuendos. You're not afraid to push the envelope. Now, of course, we live in the Me Too era. So you need to know when a chick is actually attracted to you, right? Do not go up to your fucking supervisor that never smiled at you one time in her life and start trying to mac on her. Okay. Let's be reasonable here. After she is in agreement with your physical, right? Then that's when you hit her with the verbal, okay? With the verbal aspect. You talking to her, you giving her little innuendos, you telling her you know what I'm saying? You're just making lighthearted conversations. You're not getting too deep. And I'm going to tell you this, guys. When you first meet a gal, I don't know what your objective is, but if it's to be intimate, I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to work in this aspect. You're pretty much going to be free flowing, right? You're pretty much going to be flirty. You're pretty much going to be making lighthearted jokes, right? You don't have to be Kevin Hart. You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be extra super boisterous. You could be calm, laid back, and still be cool, calm, collected. Make a couple of jokes, push the envelope just a little bit. Ask her, hey, look, what you like to do? You like to go out? You like to have drinks? I bet you do like to have drinks, huh? You like to turn up, don't you? And if she likes you, she's gonna be like, hi, yeah, I do. Well, yeah, I like to have drinks. And you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be receptive to you. But that's part of that sex appeal, is being that flirty, kind of laid back. It's lighthearted. She feels safe with you. She feels like she can open up. She's receptive, right? And that's basically the base of attraction, when she finds your sex appeal to be what she finds sexy, right? Because every woman's going to be different. But I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Peace.